I call Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone who rule and teach wells. Single salutations to the brethren who push the word in truth and sincerity. And shalom to the real sisters out there who are trying to learn this thing in meekness, quietness, and humbleness. All right, and just a disclaimer, for sisters that may come across this video, like, you sisters, this isn't about you. All right, you know who this is about. And any so-called sister that gets cut by this video, then so be it. If the shoe fits, you know how it goes. All right, well, basically, as you can see what it says on the screen here, it says, here's another proof that black women are only submissive to white men, all right, Edomite men. And this is really the truth, all right? This is really what it is. That's actually the truth. And in this video that the brother compiled or whatever, shows you a clear example of, a so-called black woman, all right, just completely talking shit about our men, all right, and then you're gonna see what happens in the latter part of the video. Hey, this is really disgusting. It's really hard to actually watch this video, so I'm just gonna commentary it, comment on it. I'll bring out a few scriptures and then we'll call it a day. But without further ado, let me play this fuckery here. This fuckery, man. This makes me mad.
It seems like the brother has an issue with is a black woman not being submissive. No woman will submit. I don't care what race she is, especially in America. They don't. Okay? What is wrong with your black men in this country with the whole submit thing?
What's wrong with you black men in this country with the whole submit thing? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, man? You women are supposed to be submissive unto your men. What is wrong with you black men in this country with this whole submit thing? That's what you asked? What is wrong with you so-called black men with the submit thing? The scriptures say that you should submit to your men. And you know who he's talking to? He's not talking to the Edomite man. He's talking to you so-called black men and you Hispanic men. All right? This is the book of Colossians. Book of Colossians chapter 3, verse 18. It says, wives, submit yourselves unto your own husbands, as it is fit in the Lord. All right, that's what it says. It says, wives, all right, like you, submit yourselves unto your own husband. So you're supposed to submit to your own husband. All right, you're not supposed to be equal to him. You're not supposed to dominate your husband. You're supposed to submit to your husband. That's what the scriptures say. And we know a black bitch like you don't follow no scriptures. You don't care about order. You're gonna do what you want to do. You want to do whatever it is you want to do. You're gonna do it. What is wrong with you black men in this country with the whole submit thing? What kind of question is that? That's a retarded ass question.
It seems like the brother has an issue with is a black woman not being submissive. No woman will submit. I don't care what race she is, especially in America. They don't. Okay? What is wrong with your black men in this country?
And they don't submit. You're right. The woman is right about that. The women don't submit to their men in this country. That's why this country is one of the most backwards, satanic countries on the earth right now. Not one of them, the most satanic country on this earth, America. Everything's out of order. Everything is flipped upside down. All right? And you're not helping the situation. That's right. The women in this country don't submit to their men. Of any race, it seems like. Almost. But specifically pertaining to you so-called black women, man. You want the man to submit to you, but you don't want to submit to the man.
Submitting. This is ridiculous. What? Because so far I hear a lot of other race men say they don't care about no submit. And that's true. Most men that date black women interracial relationship know that we're not gonna submit to them.
Well, you said most men, other races don't. What did you bitch say? Hold on, let's bring it back.
Most men that date black, a lot of other race men say they don't care about no submit. And that.
Now, most other race men don't care about no submit. Well, guess what? Those other race men don't have a king-like mentality. They're heathens. They don't have a rulership mentality. So of course they don't care about submit. Or whatever you want, honey. It's up to you, babe. Nah, we don't do that over here, man. The true men of Israel, they hold it down. Whatever they say goes. That's what it's supposed to be. That's why the men got to get in order too. Otherwise, the men ain't going to be able to rule their own households. And of course, these women aren't going to submit to a damn a weak man. But this is supposed to be a nation of strong men, orderly men. And the women are supposed to fall right in underneath them, man. This thing's about order. It's not about there's a free for all. It's about order. This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 11 verse 3. It says, "But I would have you know that the head of every man is Hamashiach, the anointed, Yahushua. And the head of the woman is the man. And the head of Mashiach is the Most High, Yahweh." So that's the order. It starts with the Most High, Yahweh, down to Yahushua, down to the man of the household, then to you women. There's an order to this thing. And if you can't follow the order, then that's where you get that for places like America come into fruition. The most satanic place on the earth. And you black women are the most satanic people on this earth too, man. Next to the so-called white man. You're his running mate. Even Esau go hand in hand.
Most men that date black women interracial relationship know that we're not gonna submit to them, and they're fine with it. So I don't understand why your black men have a whole submit thing. What is that about? You're the one who keep messing up the community. You understand?
It's us, huh?
So I don't really feel like the submit thing because you can't force a woman to do things she doesn't want to do. And us black women are known for not, gonna talk back. And I love that. And if y'all think going other black women from other country, first of all, we're not gonna submit either. No black women want to submit, period.
The whole submit thing, man. Shut the fuck up, man. You get shot in the fucking face, man, by a goddamn Edomite. That's what I wish. This is 1 Peter chapter. Hold on, I'm on the right spot. 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 1. It says, "Likewise, ye wives, be in subjection to your own husbands, that if any obey not the word, they also may without the word be won by the conversation of the wives." Okay? So basically you got to keep yourself in order. All right, because the whole nation's out of order, man. If the men are out of order, the women are out of order. And if the women can stay in order, then that can possibly keep the men in order. It says, likewise, ye wives, be in subjection to your own husbands, that if any obey not the word, they also may without the word be won by conversation of the wives, while they behold your chaste conversation coupled with fear. Okay? Because the men will hear the conversation, your conversation coupled with what? Fear, which is the beginning of wisdom. Whose adorning, let it not be that outward adorning of plaiting of the hair, and of wearing of gold, or of putting on of apparel, but let it be hidden man of the heart. It's like, let it be the hidden man of the heart, and that which is not corruptible, even the ornament of the meek and the quiet spirit, which is in the sight of the Most High of great price. Okay? For after this manner of the old time, the holy women also, who trusted in the Most High Yahweh, adorned themselves, being in subjection unto their own husbands, even as Sarah obeyed Abraham, calling him Lord, whose daughters ye are, as long as ye do well, and are not afraid with any amazement. Okay? So there was a time when our women were really in order, man. And they used Sarah as an example. You think a woman like this will call a so-called black man Lord? No, she's gonna cut him down with words. She's gonna belittle him, demasculize him. All right, that's why these men in the world are so crazy, man. They're doing their best to please their woman, and their woman wants nothing to do with them.
We don't, and if that's the reason you think, black community, I can tell you one thing, then that black community is not gonna fix. But I know a lot of sisters will refuse to submit, and I'm one of them. And my black sister, don't feel, don't feel nothing. If you're not the submit type of girl, everybody know black women don't want to submit to nobody. And keep it like that. Don't change who you are. You're beautiful, you're sexy, you can get you any man you want. And every black man from other country don't need you to submit. Haitian men, Jamaican men, African men, they don't want to submit. Because they know we
Yeah, she's basically telling the women, just don't submit. You don't got to do all that. Don't worry about it. Be who you are. That's evil. That's wicked, man. That's absolutely wicked. You're just telling the women to do whatever they want to do. It doesn't matter. Be who you are. Don't submit to your man. She's literally telling the women that are watching this, do not submit to your man. She's telling the opposite of the scriptures, man. This is the book of Titus, chapter 2, verse 4. It says, that they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands, to love their children, to be discreet, chaste, keepers at home, good, obedient to their own husbands. There it is again. That the word of the Most High be not blasphemed. All right? And then the same thing for the men as well. All right? You're telling them to do the opposite. Don't submit. Just do whatever you want to do. It's okay. Whatever makes if you feel good, do it. It doesn't matter what the man says, just as long as you feel good. You're the boss. The man is supposed to be serving you. That's what she's saying, man. That's evil. And for that, she's gonna catch a judgment for that.
Black women not from other countries, trust me, we not.
Now let's see if she act like Torito, my boyfriend. Look at this shit.
Hi, you guys.
Disgusting.
This is your girl Cece, aka Haitian Mommy, with my boo.
Her whole voice is different.
We're making this video talking about boyfriend, dad.
It's the same woman.
Who are the pins in the relationship?
Who do you think?
Who are the pins in the relationship?
All right, because what? Why does he wear the pants? Because what? Not only is he the man, but she sees power in him. All right, because what? He's the world is given unto him. He's in his rulership. Even though he's just a low-level Edomite, he's still in his rulership. So it's clear to see that okay, yeah, she's gonna deal with him. She's not gonna deal with the so-called black man. It's not profitable unto her to deal with a so-called black man or Hispanic man.
He does. I wear the skirt.
She wears a skirt.
I wear the hem on the pants. I don't know why any girls, some girls do want to be, the boss or whatever. I don't know, wear pants in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's silly. Don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like the man should play the man role and the girl should play the woman role. Everybody be happy.
Yeah, so she flipped it around. All right? She pretty much just contradicted herself, man. And here she is with an Edomite now. She's over here with the sons of these other nations. All right? We got to get out of here, brothers. This has to end, man. A woman like that, she literally should imagine a woman like that being in order, man. It's hard to even picture it because, like, an orderly Judite is like almost like finding a unicorn, man. They're so far and few between. It's like you find one, it's like, damn, it's the most beautiful thing on earth. But this is ugly. This is satanic. This is the book of Ezra, chapter 9, verse 12. It says, now therefore give not your daughters unto their sons, neither take their daughters unto your sons, nor seek their peace or their wealth forever, that ye may be strong and eat the good of the land, and leave it for inheritance to your children forever. Okay? And when things like this happen, when our daughters go into these other nations, all right, it basically it screws the whole nation up. All right, so the nation of Israel it becomes weak and diluted, and that's where you get these tears and everything coming from, man. The spirits are all screwed up out here. It's confusion. All right, the same thing with don't give your sons onto their daughters. And through the spirit, sometimes brothers rather just dwell with one of these heathen bitches because these heathen bitches are more ordered than these Judites, man. And these northern tribes. So at the end of the day, man, it's like, this place is hell, man. That's why it's just better not to even deal with a woman, man. Not even have a wife, rather, I should say. Brothers deal with women. Brothers have their women, their wives, or whatever, they're at the crib. Some brothers have heathens. Me, I'm just single. Some brothers got heathens, man. And they know what the story is with them. They know they're going into slavery. Yeah, but this is going to end soon, man. All this disorderly conduct is going to end soon. And we're almost out of here, brothers. So I'm not going to play the rest of this shit, man. This shit is vexing, man. But with that, I'm going to say shalom to the elect.